First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Riley is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Michael. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Riley, how long has it been since you talked to Michael?
It's been about a week.
Have you reached out to him at all?
Yeah, I've tried calling and texting, but you don't want to do it too much, you know?
Right.
Desperate, but enough that I should get a response, so...
Okay.
Could he just be having a busy week? I can't help but ask that whenever it's like a week.
No, because before we were supposed to go out, you know, we talked quite a bit, and then after we were scheduled to go out, it was like he just was MIA.
Yeah, you can tell the difference for sure.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about how you met him and like how the date went?
Okay. Well, we met on Bumble, and I noticed that he lives close to a pub, you know, that I usually go to. It's right near my work. And so we messaged and we planned on, we talked a little bit. It seemed really good. I like jazz. I grew up, my dad loved jazz, so I grew up that way. So he had this whole evening planned. We were going to go to a jazz club. And that morning, I got sick, like food poisoning. I ate breakfast. Yeah, it was really bad. So I texted him and just said, hey, I'm sick, can't make it. And, I wasn't going to go into detail. You don't want to know details. And ever since then, no response at all. And this whole week, I kind of, hey, how are you? Can we, schedule another date? And nothing.
So, how did he react when you said you were sick, though? Like, he just didn't respond to you, or was he like, oh?
Didn't respond. No, didn't respond at all, which was really weird because before that, he was so sweet. We did talk a lot, got to know each other through text, how that goes back and forth. Mm-hmm. And, he's super hot. I'm not too shabby, I would say. But, yeah, it was just really nice and great conversation, and he seems super sweet. And then, I wasn't going to go, obviously. You're not going to force yourself to go. I'm just saying that it was very bad. And, I figured at least he would say, oh, I'm sorry. How about we reschedule or text me when you feel better? But absolutely nothing. Like no response, no thumbs up. I would have even taken an emoji. But... because at least they acknowledge that, whether good or bad, sometimes you just want to say, just answer.
Yeah,
just answer. Doesn't matter what you say, just answer. And nothing.
Is there anything that you can think of that would be a reason for him to ghost you? other than being sick,
I wonder if he had other girls on the roster.
Oh, so whenever she said that she was sick, he picked out another one. And
yeah, I just wonder. Because when you're playing the apps, not everybody is just focused on one person.
Is that what you think of when someone's sick, Nina?
I don't know.
Oh, he just has a roster.
Yeah, well, you're talking to the girl that accused somebody of faking his illness not to see me. So, yeah, I don't know. I might jump to those conclusions. I don't know that that's for sure what happened, but it's kind of bizarre just not to respond at all.
Since we met on Bumble, that might be actually a really good reason.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Riley is on the phone. She's getting ghosted by a guy named Michael, and she has no idea why. So in a second, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Riley, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Well, basically, we met on Bumble. It was going great. Lots of conversation. We were supposed to meet for a date, and I got sick that morning and really bad food poisoning. And so I texted him, told him I was sick, and been ghosted ever since.
That's so weird. Well, we'll see what the deal is, but
yeah.
All right. Well, are you ready for us to call him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Let's get this.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Michael, please?
Oh, yeah, this is he.
Hey, man, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Michael. I'm Nina, also on The Jubal Show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, hey, how are you guys?
Good. Sounds like you listen to the show.
Yeah, here and there.
Okay,
well,
sweet.
thank you.
Here and there is a great way to listen.
Yes.
Well, we're calling you today.
There's podcasting now.
Yes.
That's true. Have you heard of a first date follow-up before?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, what would you say if I told you that you're currently the star of one?
How is that possible? I haven't been on a date in a while.
Well,
I just felt like I needed those. You're a star.
there is somebody that emailed us and told us that you're ghosting them, and they want to know why.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it ghosting, but that's what this is about?
Yeah, do you know who it is?
Riley?
Oh,
Yes, it is Riley. She emailed us, said that she really liked you, and you guys were all set to go out, and then she got sick, and then you ghosted her.
Again, I wouldn't necessarily characterize it as ghosting, but I mean, we talked for a while and we, put together a date and, for whatever reason, she either chose to not want to go or she met somebody else or she had a better offer or who knows, but she decided not to go and, I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm over it. And, hey, there's other people out there and, I really don't need this right now. I don't play games.
So you receive a text that says, I'm sorry, I can't make it. I'm sick. And you feel like you can't deal with that.
Well, it's a first date.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, but I was sick. I mean, I was legitimately sick, right?
Michael, that's Riley. She's actually on the phone listening.
Yeah.
Oh, Riley. Hi. I mean.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. So you were sick. I don't know.
I don't play games. That's why I texted you. I'm like, I'm sick. I'm not going to tell you what was going on physically. That's not cool. That's not, no. So I just figured you would be, oh, okay, that sucks. How about we reschedule and go out again? Because we were hitting it off.
Okay, so you assume that I was thinking something else. That's you, not me. Maybe I would have wanted to know something. So, yeah, listen, so I would totally, that's you're assuming, that's you. So I would have been open to it, but maybe I would have wanted to know, the details. Do you ever think that?
Well, I don't think that you want to know that I was going to the bathroom every so often. That's not something that you want to share, especially with a guy that you haven't even gone out with yet.
But that's TMI. No, I didn't need to know that part.
What?
But it would have been nice to just know, hey, it wouldn't be good. Like just a one-line text, it didn't, just didn't feel right. And I don't know. I'd still be open to it, if you're not going to be sick this time.
Okay, cool. Then,
Hey,
Michael, would you like to go on another date with Riley? We'll pay for it.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Cool. Riley, congratulations. You got another date.
All right.
Sweet. Congratulations.
Thank you so much,
just
guys.
don't get sick
Thank
again, I
you.
guess.
And maybe
All right.
respond to text messages and you don't have that problem.
Jubal's first date follow-up.